talk about this. We've got to get ready for a big holiday around here. Satellite and radar showing mostly cloudy skies have moved in. We'll get some peaks of sun through the morning. You can see a couple of drizzle drops trying to reach ground. Not much on the ground just yet, but nonetheless, it's not entirely dry through the first half of the day. 45 degrees right now in the city, 37 in Allentown, 39 in Millville. Not bad temperatures for this time of year. You don't need anything particularly heavy today. And at 8 o'clock this morning, can't rule out a drop of drizzle, but it's mostly dry until you get to the afternoon hours. And even then, it's not everywhere. Looks like 3, 4 o'clock. We've got some rain, especially north of the city, getting busy through the evening and nighttime hours, Matt. That looks like the wettest part of the day, but it's mild with temperatures in the upper 50s. Camera and look towards the shore. So I always like to look towards the shore and the sunshine. Good morning, everybody. Right now, Storm Tracker 6 in our multi-sweep scan showing dry through most of the area. Maybe in Allentown, you get a drizzle drop, but more the case with some light snowflakes that are falling here near Jim Thorpe and up in the Poconos. So where they've got that colder air, they're seeing a few flakes. Currently, it's 45 degrees in the city, 37 in Allentown, 39 degrees in Millville. So as you head outside this morning, especially in the city, temperatures aren't bad. Getting some peaks of sun, especially south of the city where it looks really pretty. And by 8 o'clock, it's 45 degrees. By 10 o'clock, it's pretty cloudy and 50. At lunchtime, it's 55. At 1 o'clock, it's 56. Temps are going up. We're in the upper 50s today. You think that sounds mild? Tomorrow, chasing 70 degrees, 67 degrees. Trade off, we've got some rain around. So it's especially late today and tonight and into tomorrow morning. But tomorrow there's going to be times to get outside and enjoy those warm temps before temps come crashing. Talking about that big crash and why we see it, how low do we go? That's in the 7-day, guys, in a couple minutes. Not a game I like to play. How low do we go? Pumpkin pie. Let's just skip the turkey and go right to the pumpkin pie. Good morning, everybody. Here's what to expect Thanksgiving week between traveling and our big 6 ABC Thanksgiving Day parade. Some showers for travelers today and tomorrow, but dry for the holiday itself and for shopping. So a dry parade, which is great. Find the winter gear. You're going to want it. So temperatures on Wednesday, 10 to 15 degrees above average. I mean, we're talking really warm conditions. We're in a warm sector with that front coming through, but that jet stream dips to the south. We're in it certainly by Friday, where we're nearly 10 degrees below average, as is much of the eastern half of the country. So we've got a real change coming our way. It's with the cold front that's back to the west today. So we start off dry, could be a spotty sprinkle, but that rain builds in later today. What a gorgeous shot. Look at this as we look live down the shore. Red sky morning, sailors take warning. Yeah, it's hinting at the clouds that are building in. 45 degrees the current temperature right now. At least the winds are pretty calm. We get some peaks of sun, especially south of the city this morning. At 11 o'clock, it's 53. By 3 o'clock, it's 58 degrees. Clouds with a few showers around. Nothing terribly heavy by that point. So maybe you get some spotty drizzle at any point the first half of the day, but it's mostly dry till we get to the afternoon. This model suggesting even at 1 o'clock, we could start to see some showers, especially north of the city. It does look like that trend through the afternoon is north of the city having a better chance. Here's a look at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But by 6, 7, 8, we're all getting some rain through the area. Busy drive times, and through the evening hours, it gets wet. And tomorrow in the wee hours of the morning, sometime between 3 and 7 o'clock, there could be a period of heavy rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder tomorrow. But I want to show you tomorrow's conditions too, because it doesn't rain all day. You get some showers, maybe even picking up a little bit in the morning hours. The afternoon not only looks dry, but we get some sunshine, temperatures in the upper 60s before the evening cold front comes through and brings a few more showers, meaning Thanksgiving, it's on the colder side of things. So lining up to watch the parade, 39 degrees. You just got to be well bundled. I've got my thermal layers ready. Halfway through, it's 41, and the winds are picking up a little bit. Santa at the Art Museum, 43 degrees, but feeling colder than these numbers because of the wind chill. But hey, last year it was raining. This one's going to be sunshine and clouds, looking good. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day morning clouds, late day showers, 58 for your high. Tomorrow near record warmth with a few showers. Few in the morning, few in the evening. In between all that, it's mostly dry, 67. Big Thanksgiving Day forecast. It's bright, it's windy, it's chilly, 45 degrees for your high. On Friday, windy for the shoppers and the Eagles fans. You got to bundle up. Highs only in the low 40s with the wind. Saturday, chilly sunshine, 43. Sunday, tracking some showers.
Be alone.
You do, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sending my husband. I can't cope with that. I'm already too stressed out to go to the grocery store.
Good morning, everybody. Let's get the kids ready for the bus stop here. We're seeing some peaks of sun. It actually looks really pretty if you're looking south of the city. 43 degrees. Temps aren't bad, but a lot of clouds around. At drop-off time, it's 58 degrees. Pretty mild for this time of year, with a few showers developing, especially north of the city. It gets wet late today. Satellite and radar showing right now that first band is mostly just north of Allentown, even a few wet flakes in the Poconos, but there's that rain that'll be pushing into the area. So you look at your rain chances through the day. I mean, you can't rule out a drizzle drop or two the first half of the day, but the chance of precipitation increases as the afternoon wears on. Maybe a 20% chance at 4 o'clock in the city, but a 90% chance at 7 o'clock today. So here's what you can expect. It'll be wetter in the Lehigh Valley than it is at the shore with that rain developing. A high of 58 today, Matt. So it's pretty mild, but we've got rain, and that's not going to be fun for people trying to drive around and visit family tonight.
We've already been having issues.
To make you part of my routine, you know, I have to call my sister every day because she watches my dress. She comments on my clothing. She has no idea what the weather is. So I have to literally call her and say, go outside. It's nice. 45 degrees the temperature right now. Yeah, you don't need the heavy coat right now. 41 in Allentown, 39 in Millville. Not a big wind chill factor either. We're also seeing mostly cloudy skies. Christy showed us the peak of sun we have in the city. That's about all you get. But south of the city, it's a little brighter this morning. So peaks of sun this morning. At 10 o'clock, it's 50. At 1 o'clock, it's 56. First half of the day, can't rule out a drizzle drop or two, but for the most part, it's really a late afternoon and evening when that rain comes rolling through. And that's just the time a lot of people are heading on the roads. Temps in the upper 50s. I mean, nothing wrong here. Christy, are you paying attention? Almost 70 tomorrow. If I see you in a winter coat, I'm going to yell at you. 67 degrees, near record warmth. And also, we've got some showers early morning, some showers in the evening. In between all that, it's dry. You can actually go outside, take the kids out, play a little bit, because you will be wearing the winter coat, Christy. 45, see? Cold on Thursday. So we're going to have a test later in that 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Girl, I have not taken a test in years.
Okay, well, this is on. So study.
I'm going to be studying.
Idiot.
I like that too.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Travel concerns coming up. It's not just us. I mean, we've got some rain coming through. It's not really a big deal, but, you know, it doesn't create much of an issue to have travel delays. I think the big deal, though, is if you're in the Southwest, you had tornadoes yesterday, and you again have the chance for severe weather. And in fact, they've had blizzard conditions possible in the northern plains. So today and tomorrow, you are going to see that as an issue. And all along the East Coast, we are going to have some wet weather at times for those big travel day on Wednesday. Today, let's break it down hour by hour, and you can see the percentage of precipitation, not much, through the first half of the day. Maybe there's a drizzle drop, but that's about it. It's really through the afternoon and evening where it progresses. Now, in the city itself, by 3 o'clock, you got about 25% chance of a shower. I think they're mostly north, but through the evening hours, it builds. We all get wet and wetter as you travel through the evening and nighttime hours, and that's a time when people are done work, they want to travel, and it's an issue now. Satellite and radar. Right now, we actually have some breaks of sun. It's pretty nice in some spots, but we're seeing the rain that'll be pulling up from the south, and that's going to be our weather maker for us. Nothing serious for us, just some showers. It looks like by 1, 2, 3 o'clock, we start to see some showers maybe north of the city. And then through the afternoon and evening, that builds. Here's a look at 8:30 at night where we've got rain through the whole area, and it may be coming down pretty good. I mean, with all those clouds, it stays pretty mild, maybe even a rumble of thunder tomorrow. Now, this is the wee hours tomorrow morning. I say the wee hours. I'm already up, dressed, and work at 5 o'clock and telling you the weather. But you may hear a rumble of thunder or have some spots where it's coming down pretty good for tomorrow morning's commute. So a little heads up on that. So some peaks of sun this morning. Temperatures aren't bad. 43 at 7, at 11. It's 53. At 3 o'clock, it's 58 degrees. Head outside. You will start to see some showers by that point, though, north of the city. And then that rain continues through the evening hours. Now, tomorrow, we're in the warm sector because that warm front lifts north. and it's very warm, near record warmth tomorrow. Got to get outside. It's not going to rain all day, and you've got that near record warmth. Here's a look at the parade forecast for you. Behind that cold front, a big change. Lining up to watch the parade, 39 degrees. I've got the Under Armour already laid out, halfway through 41 with some 30-mile-an-hour gusts possible. Santa at the Art Museum, 43. My favorite part. Don't forget about me, Santa. I've been good sometimes. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day morning clouds, late day showers, 58. Really warm tomorrow, 67. Not only some rain, especially morning and evening, but maybe a rumble of thunder. Bright but windy and chilly for Thanksgiving, and 45 degrees. Windy for the shoppers and the Eagles fans on Friday. It's 44. Only 43 on Saturday. Chilly